We have already started a process of trying to organize that more efficiently. The chief of police has been working on that.
At Monday night's meeting, St. Augustine city leaders tackled one of the city's most persistent challenges, street flooding. Liz Ryan has our top story.
It's autumn, the season of king tides. Those are tides made higher by the alignment of the earth, moon, and sun. And that means we see more street flooding. Commissioner Jonathan DePrater brought up a timely concern with City Manager David Burcham.
How to more effectively close the roads during flooding with signs. Now that I know is more complicated, but they say the road will flood and then people come through it. Water gets up in their houses and their garages.
Burcham said they're working with the police department on a mitigation plan.
We've identified the streets in the city that are prone to flooding. We are creating a management plan for flooded streets with a focus on those repetitive flooding areas. We are inventorying the road closed signs that we have to make sure we have enough signs to deploy during those events. And we're trying to determine places to pre-position those signs so that we can put them out when the roads are closed. That's all being organized by the police department and the fire department.
DePrater also asks if the city still maintains an active tide check valve map on the website.
We still do have the map. We do not have the maintenance schedule on that map, but I have spoken to my public works director about combining the two. So when someone looked on the GIS map that shows all the tide check valves, there could be a color code or a symbol that would show when the maintenance is scheduled for that particular tide check valve.
A tide check valve is used in coastal areas to prevent seawater from flowing backward during high tide or storm surges.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine, conveniently located off I-95 at exit 311.
It's long overdue, our Dining with Dignity ribbon cutting ceremony, where we will be able to address the homeless with dignity.
In St. Augustine today, a long-awaited milestone in compassion and community service. City leaders and residents are gathering this morning to celebrate the ribbon cutting of the new Dining with Dignity facility. St. Augustine City Commissioner Cynthia Garris says the new site replaces the former Granada Street location and offers a more welcoming setting.
We are excited about the new location, taking them from Granada Street to this new location where they have privacy, and it's an entirely better setup, and they'll be able to take showers and just feel better about themselves in general.
The facility is located at 92 South Dixie Highway, behind the Winn-Dixie.
So look forward to anyone that wants to come out and celebrate the homeless having more access to dignity.
Today's ribbon cutting at 10:30 in the morning marks a new beginning for St. Augustine's outreach to the homeless.
In other news,
we encourage our veterans here in St. Johns County to attend our meetings.
St. Johns County Veterans Council Chair Bill Dudley has a fantastic lineup for tomorrow night's meeting.
Our speakers will be Jill Lancaster. She is going to be speaking about guitars for vets, programs that they have in their organization. And then the other speaker is going to be Eric Hernandez, Military Outreach Director for St. Augustine YMCA.
If you haven't checked out a meeting yet, there's an opportunity each month.
We meet the last Thursday of every month at the Health and Human Services Building, 200 San Sebastian View in the Muscovy Room.
Let's head eastward now to the city of St. Augustine Beach. On Mondays with the mayor, Dylan Rumrell spoke to Brian Law, and they made a big reveal.
Publix looks pretty much done. We're finishing up all the little stuff on the inside. They are slotted to open.
Can we go ahead and just say November 13th?
That is the date on their webpage right now. They're stocking the store as we speak.
All right, so you heard that. November 13th, check out Publix's website for any updates or any changes that may occur.
It seems like forever since the Publix on Anastasia Island has been closed for renovations, but it's the countdown to their big reopening. The whole mall got a facelift, including Taco Libre.
And then what about Taco Libre? I know we talked a little bit about them. They got their nice little pergola up over there. Looks like everything's ready for showtime.
It is. They'll be putting the signs back up soon enough. The businesses will have their identification a little bit better. But the important thing is with the Taco Libre outdoor dining will be available for the fall and the winter months.
For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.